click on preview. Okay, so this is our product imported onto your store. So that is very, very easy to do, and it looks really, really nice. Obviously, like the look of your website really depends on your theme and things like that as well. So let's just go back over here, and the same process applies if you want to import it onto your WooCommerce WordPress store as well. So if we scroll down over here, you've also got some more information about the product. If you do need some more information about the product, you can contact the supplier. For example, you might want to ask them about the features, or maybe like sort of what packaging that comes in as well. So that's important to know. So you can contact the agent over here. And let's just scroll down over here. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. So over here, you got the list as well. So if you want to list it onto your WooCommerce store, here you can click on customize. So sometimes you can actually customize the product further. Perhaps you want to add a logo on the product. Now that might incur some extra fee and also a minimum order quantity as well. So the buy now one is basically if you want to purchase just one of the products. So this could be for your sample, which I recommend that you do if you are serious about dropshipping. So what's really cool is that you can click on the photography request as well. That basically you can actually request a photos or video. So this is going to cost some money, I think between $75 to around $50. I think 75 for photos and around 150 or so for the videos. And this is really cool because then you don't have to, get the product and ship it to like a freelancer, or, ship it to your house and take photos. You can get professionals to do it directly on CJ. So that's the basics of importing the products onto your website. So I'm going to talk about how to fulfill an order. So once a customer goes to your website, they select the product that they like, and they can place the order just like they would for any other product. So once they've placed the order, then you can go back to your CJ Dropshipping, okay? And we can go back over here, and what we want to do is click on My CJ on the top. And what we need to do is import the order from our website to CJ, and then we can purchase the product, and the supplier will ship directly to our customer with their address and things like that. Okay, so over here on the left hand side, you want to scroll down to orders, and then you want to go to imported orders. So over here, we want to click on sync store orders, and we want to select our store, and we're going to sync by time. So we're going to select the start date. So it's going to be maybe the 10th to 11th. Click on sync now. So if you're really busy, then you probably want to sync it every day and fulfill it every day. If you're not too busy, then you can do it every maybe 2 to 3 days. So here we can click on OK. So this is the product that the customer has bought. So over here, we can go ahead and select this product, okay, and then add it to cart. So once that product has been added to cart, we can go ahead and click on the cart, and then click on dropship orders and select the product again. And then we're going to click on submit. So over here, you can also change the shipping method as well if you need to. So we're going to keep it just as that one for now. And you can also click into that product for more details as well. Maybe you want to edit the product or edit the address. Okay, so once that is okay, you would select all your products over here and then click on submit. Okay, so if you do have the coupon available, for example, you use the referral code, then you can select your coupon, and we can scroll down over here, and we need to pay for the product. And then you just need to select it and go ahead and pay for the product. So I'm going to click on pay. Okay, so that is done. So now the order is pending, and if you've actually set up your website correctly, it's also going to send out a confirmation email and send them the tracking number so your customers can track their order. And that is basically it. So the other thing I want to show you guys is how you can actually set up custom packaging. So you can create custom packaging with your own logo for your specific products. You can also do like boxes, sort of like packages for jewelry, anything like that. So having custom packaging for your products is really good for building a long-term relationship with your customers and getting repeat orders, and your customers won't even know that you are dropshipping. So to actually navigate over here to the packaging, you want to go to My CJ, and it's over here, custom packaging, And here you can select from a variety of packaging options depending on your product. So for example, if you have, let's say for example, you're selling watches, then you can have this one over here. If you're selling jewelry, you can select this one over here. If you're selling silk, you can have this one over here. You can also have mailer boxes, shoe boxes. There's just plenty of different options depending on what you are selling, and I'll show you guys how to set it up. So over here, you can also filter by the type of packaging. So let's just say, for example, we have this one over here. Okay, we want to sell some jewelry. So over here, you'll see this little sort of edit icon, which I think is like a little pencil and a ruler. You can click it, and this basically means that for that specific packaging, you can add your custom logo on that product. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. So from here, we can click on design, and we can upload image, and you can select your logo. We need to just adjust the rotation of that. So let's just rotate that. Maybe just use this one over here. And I think I'm going to rotate that 90. Let's see if that works. Click on plus. Oops. 90. Okay, so we might need to make that a little bit smaller. Okay, perhaps something like that. Okay, so you can click on save. And for the product title, let's just do logo. And description, logo. Okay, let's select all here and select this one. Click on save. Okay, so basically we've set up our custom packaging. Click on confirm. So what we can do is go back over here, and basically with that packaging, we need to actually purchase that packaging. So sort of pre-order that. So some of them will actually say 200 pieces. So it basically means the minimum order quantity. Some of them you have a very low minimum order quantity. Some of them it's quite high, for example, 500 pieces. So you want to look for the right one for your needs. So click on the tab, My Custom Packaging over here. So here's the custom packaging that we just created. So here we can purchase the packaging. So generally you have to pre-order it. And what we could do is you can select it. So sometimes there might be different variations. You can select the variation for your needs, and we can click on pay. So over here for the select warehouse, this is where the packaging is going to be located, right? So generally for most products, it's going to be the Jinhua warehouse that you're going to select, because that's the main fulfillment center. Now, if it's like electronics, then you want to select Dongguan. All right. So if you're not quite sure about, which one to select for your specific products, you can also double check with the agent over here. Okay. So I really highly recommend you actually getting in contact with the agent. So you can click on profile over here, and there is a WhatsApp detail. And I was actually very surprised that they get back to you very, very quickly on WhatsApp. So if you have any questions, you can get back to them there. It's really, really cool. So the next thing that we need to do is connect the product. So you can click on back over here to go back to the thing. Now to connect your product, we can go to the products over here. Okay, and then go to connection. Okay, so this is the products that we have, and over here we can hover over the three dots and click on packaging connection. And then from here, we can apply it to a specific product or apply it to a order. So for example, you may want to create clothing tags and you want to apply it to a specific product. And then you want to maybe create like a mailer box with your logo on it, and you want to apply it to the order. So you can do like a sort of multi packaging as well. Okay, so for this instance, I just want to apply it to that product. And I'm going to scroll down. And here we can select the ones that we have purchased, but we're going to click on custom design. So we're going to select the one that we have designed and just connect it up. So over here, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just select it. Select the variation. Let's just close that one. Confirm. Okay, perfect. So that is basically connected. So once a customer purchases that product, CJ is going to ship it out with the packaging that you have selected. But make sure you do pre-order the packaging as well. So the other thing I want to talk about is, so right now we're on the product page for the Flip mobile phone case. So on the top here, you've got the different tabs. So what you can actually do if you're selling well, or perhaps